Hi everybody, hi friends. LaSonia with LaSonia's Couture. I just got in, or guess what was sitting at my front door? American Thrift Supply. I haven't bought anything from them since, my goodness, back in February. This is supposed to be 5 pounds of jewelry, and mine is expensive compared to what I have been buying. 5 pounds of jewelry, and altogether it totaled $50. That's with the Labor Day weekend special, which was equaled about $5 off. So I'm so excited about this. I want to cut into it. And I'm going to start it this way because I try to save these, put them back in packages. If I don't use it for the outside, I can use it for the inside for padding. But I wanted to bring this to you. So while I'm opening this, sorry. It always seems that when I turn this little fan on, my allergies go insane and I can't talk because I have drainage. So, oh my, let's hope and pray it's not as bad as what I've been hearing the bags have been this summer. Sorry, I'm eating corn and I got something stuck in my tooth. Nothing worse than a piece of corn stuck in a tooth. Okay, so this one is from Birmingham, Alabama. Well, I'm not holding high hopes then, because Birmingham, you know, I've been to Alabama, and nothing ever good came of anything that happened in Alabama for me, that's for sure. Not my favorite place in the world. And I'm hoping I don't get a lot of junk. And already I see not good stuff. Yeah. Okay, this is handmade and is crocheted. So while I'm pulling this out, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing this week. Wednesday, well, I would say this is missing something, but I don't think it is. I think it's just made that way. Maybe there was some rhinestones in here, but this is very cheap, not well made, does have a lot of wear on it. That's definitely going to be a craft item. And this will be too, I'll probably break that down into, basically take the back off and the backing. Probably some church project or something like that to raise money. And there's an earring. I don't know if you can see this. Let me make sure. Now I got this pointed. And I did get a new little light. I got my Temu in. Sounds like I'm saying emu, but it's Temu, T-E-M-U. You know, I find that you can get some lights and things fairly inexpensive. I paid $6 for this little light. It has a light in it. It clamps onto this table, and on top of that it has a magnifying glass in it, so it's easier for me to see those designer marks that I've been having problems with. And so this week I decided I felt just claustrophobic. Everything was just a jumbled mess, and I was not happy with the way it looked. and my pile of repair was a mile high. It just grew exponentially, like overnight. And so I put away my detangling, and which you're going to get a video either before this or after that. And there is a new short as well of detangling. And my friend is not responding back to me as far as a tangle lot, so I know it's just that she's been busy. So we'll see how that goes. Here's another little silver tone hoop kind of necklace or earring. And so I've been working on repairs. So I want to film after this, since I got it under control a bit, some repairs and let you guys watch that. I think that would be interesting to watch people repair jewelry. I know it would be interesting to me, so I'm thinking it might be interesting to you. And this is pretty interesting. It has some stones in it, some stone chips. That is a faux glass stone or faux stone. This might be ceramic. This is a faux stone. Yeah, that's not even a stone. That's acrylic. These little chips are acrylic on this necklace. Can you see what I'm doing here? So it looks like it's a big necklace. I would think if it was mostly stone. Oh, look here, it's got a cross on it. It would most likely, boy, that's really worn, whatever it is. It's just in a piece. Most likely, pretty piece though. Gee, I forgot what I was going to say. So it's after work, let's put it that way. And I just got home. It is 9:30. I'm exhausted. I went to work early today so I could donate, because yesterday's donation did not work out. My pulse was high. I had just went by my daughter's house, and sadly she has forbade me from seeing my grandchildren. She always says that that's not what she said, but it is exactly what she was saying. And so that's an old clasp right there. So that's an interesting necklace, all colors, kind of a boho look to it. So that one might be something that I can sell. Won't be for much, but that's a decent enough necklace that I can sell it. I'm going to put it over here. So I have all my tools and things sitting right here to my right side. Last thing I need is more shells. Yeah, more shells. Looks like this one was with this. This is probably a sea jasper. It feels fake though. It's not real. It's acrylic. Really nice fake though. These are probably sold to tourists. This is a sort of stone. I don't know what it is. It is either glass or stone, probably glass. It's cheaper to make the glass jade than it is to so I do like this one now, than to put a real piece of jade in here. So they've strung these shells on here. These shells I typically see, I've seen from the Philippines. My aunt lived in the Philippines for a while, and she did send quite a few of these shells to us, and necklaces and muumuus and things of that nature. We never got anything from Hawaii, but we did get things from the Philippines. I had a bit of a fascination with Philippines when I was younger. I went to a Christian school and wanted to be a missionary there and did a big study on it. And I was willing to go, but you have to find your own backing. So since I didn't know anybody, that never happened. That, and I knew I had to provide for myself, so I was trying to switch over to nursing. They said that they were going to have a nursing program, and that again was a non-truth from a Christian school. Then I found out a lot of other non-truth and God-like activities, and I mean, like being a God in your, making you do things that you're not. It's just a whole thing. I mean, basically they kicked a couple out of school, made him go back to Jamaica, and her back to her Baptist preacher father, and it was very devastating to me to see people play God with people's lives like that. So it opened my eyes to reality. So this is a cute necklace, and to say the least, I never went back to a Christian school again. It's about money. Bottom line is all about money. And not every school stands for what they stand for, or practices what they stand for. And that truly was not a school that was honest, which is sad that they even had Christian in front of their name. So anyways, long story short, there's a lot of people who've gone to Christian schools and things have been fine, but my experience was because I think I'm more of a realist, and I see things for what they are, not what people want them to be. And this is really cool. This is a cable type. Oh, cool. So basically it's twisted metal. I can see where it's untwisting when I turn it. You see it getting tighter there in the middle. So that's really cool. Wonder if this is actually gold. It has a really gold look to it. When something's super yellow gold, it's usually not real. This has a true yellow gold color to it. So I can test it later. Here's some more pieces. This is what I'm kind of afraid of. I don't like when I get pieces of items. I have so much now. I have an entire shoebox full of craft items. This is a cute little earring. I have, there's a cute little bead that can be used later in craft. Let's see if I'm going to put this over in craft. I might be able to restring that. I have so many necklaces that need restringing. But I got quite a bit done. This is a cool little ring. Silver tone hammered ring. It looks pretty unused or not worn. There's no maker's mark or anything on the inside of it. So that's really kind of cool. Little fashion ring. I don't have much lighting over here. Let's turn on the big light. Let's turn on the spotlight. This is my professional light, as they listed it. It is a professional light. And I'm like, dude, don't roll it there, just need some light. Now, somebody suggested this who is a big YouTuber, and because of its versatility and longevity and the amount of light that it throws off. I really don't need to put them so close, but unfortunately I have extremely limited space. Matter of fact, this is sitting on top of the paper catcher for my portable little tiny printer. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can put it back over where it's not going to fall. So, go backwards a little bit. I've got one of those bendable legs on it. It really needs to have sturdy legs, but I had it kind of wrapped around a. Whew, there we go. That's better. Oh, it's gonna fall. Gonna fall. I'm back here. Okay. I had it wrapped around my shelf. Hopefully it won't fall. It probably will. But we'll just pick it up. It's been pretty durable. Anyhow, so I wanted to dig into this because I have 2 more 5-pound boxes that really are truly boxes, and then a bunch of silver that I got in. I do sell silver on my sales at Whatnot, and I really enjoy my auctions. However, I haven't really. I did have one big sale a couple weeks ago. It's like, oh great, there's been a break in my lull of no sales, and then 2 more weeks of no sales, and 2 days a week no sales. So those pearls I'm going to put over in a little child slot, and what I'm doing with that is what brand is this? Wild and Free. Intended for adult fashion. Okay, that's kind of scary. It's not going to have any little parts on it, is it? Okay, we got to stay G-rated here. PG rated. Most people don't even know what PG is anymore. Because all you ever see on TV is R and X. And unrated. Let's see. Okay, it's just a long necklace. Pretty cool though. Look at that. I like that. I might be able to get 15, 20 out of it. It's pretty. It's new. I like the paper piece, but I usually get rid of these because they're usually very worn, unless it says a major designer brand on it. Oh, it's from Walmart. This is Bonneville, Arizona. Of course, it's from Walmart. Oh, that's funny. It's from Walmart. All right. And so I'm really excited about that. Oh, look here. I think there's a little marble. Oh, look at that. How long has it been since you guys have seen a marble, right? Oh my goodness. That brings back the days. The memories. Okay. Yeah. So it's acrylic. It's not even really a good acrylic. It's plastic. That's not even cold. Yeah, but it's in good shape. It's a little different. And sometimes different sells, right? Okay, so this chain says made in the USA. Well, darn it, that makes it more valuable than anything. It's made in the USA. I mean, that's a rarity on itself, unto itself. Gold chain, very nice, well put together. Has a spring ring. Oh, no, I take that back. That is a lobster claw. I can see that. Even though my glasses are so far out of prescription, it's sad. It's like, I feel like the blind leading the blind at work. Okay. And here's a little wood with a crystal on it. That's nice. I haven't seen one quite like this. And I'm trying to put all the wood necklaces and bracelets and things together, and sell them as a lot. And yeah, that can go right here. And I love that little marble. My grandsons will love it too. Here's a little gold, silver leaf. which I have plenty of these kind of items, or feather, just because they look southwesterny, and it seems like in this area we get a lot of that. Wouldn't expect it from Alabama though. It's really sad that they sent it from Alabama. That's probably the least nice place of jewelry that you're going to find. Now, this might be a nice earring. It does look like it does have a designer mark inside of there. Let's see what it is. I think it looks a lot like crown on top, wings going up the side. What is that called? And this has some vertebrae in it, which I will clean out. Yes, I do clean it. A lot of people want to throw that stuff away. I don't. I'm too practical. I was born and raised poor, and I spare every little thing I can. My grandfather, who wasn't really my grandfather, my stepfather's adopted father, wasn't really his father either. Yeah, we're a disjointed family. He would save every little thing. He made his own picture frames out of pieces of wood. He would mix different stains together, little bits and pieces of this, wire, little bits of nails, because he lived through the recession, not recession, but the depression, and that's all there was. So he got ridiculed for it, but his paintings were really nice, and he did watercolor, oil. I don't think he really liked acrylic that much, and I don't think they were that well advanced back then. Well, this is a decent little necklace. Very inexpensive, has a little lobster claw, so it is more common or newer. This one is a fold-over clasp. And so I do have a couple of his pictures that I had to steal out of my mom's house, literally, because they wouldn't let me have anything, because he wasn't really my grandfather. He was Tim's grandfather. And Tim still has paintings and stuff that I'm sure are destroyed by now. They were in such bad shape when I found them and had them reframed, the ones that I have. Gave 2 of them to my daughter. And I have his oils, the ocean and desert and stuff like that. He was raised here. His name was Smalley. He was raised here in Pueblo. I didn't know that until after I lived here for nearly 15 years. And my brother Tim, my half-brother, wanted to come out and visit Pueblo and see what it was like. And so we drove up 70 through the 70 corridor up to Aspen, and went through the backside of Aspen up to and through. And that's really a pretty necklace. It looks cheap. It does. I'm not gonna lie, but it's in really good shape. It doesn't have any fading on it, and that's a nice thing. So it should last someone a while. I like the chain on it, just a little twisted, crinkled a little bit, which you saw I straightened it out with no problem. So that's a nice little 9-inch drop necklace right there. Anyways, I had them put away because I literally, oh, that is so cute. That's a glass bead. This, ladies, is called a icing wedding cake bead. Whenever there is a design on the outside of the bead and it's, not inside of it, blown out together inside of it, It's called a wedding cake, and this one is a wedding cake bead. Now it's going to be cute if there was a bracelet in here, or maybe the rest of the pieces. This is plastic. It does have some little patriotic stars on it. This one is so cute. It's actually glass. That is so cool. Even if I don't find a way to use it, I can always sell the bead by itself. And there's a little bit of money in that. Those are pretty expensive from what I hear. You know, this one, I keep looking at this one, and this one maybe, I think this one's silver. I hope I have the match to this one. I have some large ones that are gold. I mean, really, really long. And I gotta find a bead to put in each in them so I can use them to resell. I like repurposing things. I don't like wasting, like I said, and that's how I got off on that story. So these here are faux stone Pandora beads. They're not Pandora, but they're faux. They're the, you know, the bracelet beads with the metal ring on the inside. Those are cute. Those will go really nicely in crafting. I hope I find more things that are put together. Here's a charm here. Looks like that could be silver. Probably not, but I'll put it aside and test it. Lots of little pieces. And that looks like it came off of a big bracelet. I'm gonna hate this because literally it looks like there's another wheel. It looks like it's just craft broken pieces. And I heard on YouTube that that is pretty much been the case with these, which is really sad because I paid $50 plus change on this one. So I really feel like there should be something in here more valuable than that, right? And I can tell you by the way they shoved it in here. It's not looking good, ladies. Like I've got enough bracelets to choke a horse. I'm literally giving them away with every purchase. It's like, oh, here, take a handful. Okay, now this one's made in India. So this could be silver. Look at the design on that. How pretty. I love jewelry from India. I have one piece. Now, is that the stamp of 925? No. This, I know this edge is not going to be, but I'm wondering if this is. This in the back might not be either. It sure is a darn pretty piece, and it does bend really easily. If you get a bracelet that bends fairly well, fairly easily, you can see there's a little dimple in it. Boy, that kind of ruins it, but that's probably why it's in this bag. Anyways, I do love that little design in it though. Yeah, these are all super used. This is really, I mean, unless you, and I'm thinking about doing this. I'm going to test some things. I think I might use this test for, see if I can paint it with there's a spray paint I'm wanting to try to use, and it is a silver plating. So it is expensive, but I thought if I at least tried it, I could say that I tried. And then a couple more hoops. This one's nice, but please get rid of that nasty thing. Do you hate those ear backs that are just, they're so old and used that they look like the color of tea? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Why are you even giving it? Come on. That's kind of cool if there's a mate to it. Huh. I was barely hanging in there, though. I can say that much. Oh. Yep. Okay, that goes that way. I guess that's the way it was made. And these probably need to be squished in just a little bit more. There we go. There it is. Get it around it again. I always saw little pliers that actually help you get things round again, like bracelets and things. Here's a giant hoop. Just an inexpensive giant hoop. So yeah, I think I pretty much wasted my money on this one. I hope it proves me wrong, but I don't think so. So here's the hoops to all the bracelets that I have. The bracelets that I have. Oh, that has the gold. And the silver. Oh, there. Okay, so this one's gold, and this one's gold and silver. I have to laugh. Well, you know, I still enjoy opening bags of jewelry. Oh, so, yeah, I did do, I'm skipping around a lot, I know. I'm not ADD, I just do skip around a lot because I have so much I want to tell you guys. So yeah, I did a lot of fixing of jewelry, and so I want to go ahead and make a video of that, and of how I, not make, but fix jewelry. I do make it too. You can make jewelry, you can fix jewelry. Basically, it's the same thing. Oh, that's sweet. The little rose there. I hope you see all this stuff. I have a tendency not to lift it up too high enough. Let's see if I get down a little bit more with my camera. And over. And you can see the bags. I'm going to try and push it back a little bit. See if I can take it out of there. Yeah, it's just about as disappointing as I thought it would be. Well, darn. Darn, darn, darn. Well, I know the others are good because I actually handpicked those myself. And this looks like faux howlite and silver tone. It's not bad. It's not impressive either. Okay, so what do we have here? Rhinestone, just checking real quick to see if they're all there. This is pretty. Has 2 layers right here, rhinestone, and they are all there. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's a nice necklace. This one will probably sell fairly easily. And the big pink bubblegum, or bubblegum pink, hot pink. I'm taking out all the, and I do test these silver ones for silver, these hoops, because a lot of times they are. And then if they aren't fine, if they are, then I put them in my, if they're not a set, I'll put them in my little scrap box. So, yesterday, OMG, I just couldn't stand it anymore. So, if anybody knows me personally, you know I'm like the queen of clean. And just all the clutter and feeling closed in was just getting to me. I was starting to have nightmares about it. So I spent the entire day yesterday. Oh, I love room. Cute little bracelet. This is taped back on. I mean, yeah, that's something I expect from Alabama. Okay. I'm not totally against Alabama, but I have to say, it's pretty, let me put it this way, uneducated state as far as what I've run into. Some places are okay if you live in a city, but most of the places that I've been to, people are, especially around the borders of Tennessee and Alabama, have been living in the same place for generations and generations. I found that there's inbreeding there. Yes, it's real. I couldn't believe it, because I didn't believe it until I saw it. And it's like, OMG, I can't believe this. And as a nurse, you see all that kind of stuff, right? And I was pretty shocked. I have to say, I don't get shocked about many things. That people was shocking. So, and I didn't stay in that situation very long with that family and home health care because of that. Not just that, there was other things going on that, I don't know, they were trying to sue the company. It really wasn't their fault, the company's fault, and then they said they were bragging about it to me, and I'm like, dude, I'm an employee of the company. I have to let them know all this information that you told me. And they didn't get it. But anyways, yeah, not very good experience in Alabama, to say the least. And I haven't been there much because we avoided going there. And a lot of you know that I lived in Tennessee for 20 years. That's why sometimes when I get really tired like this, I start, my southern accent comes out. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I like it. I like this part better. Is it just a small one? Oh, yes, it is in the bracelet. Okay. And there's some vertebrae on here. Anyways, so what I found out vertebrae is, it is actually mold. And what I've taught you guys previously, or told you guys previously, is that, well, that is a pretty earring, I have to say. I'm not crazy about brown, but that one's pretty. Is that jewelry, and I keep wipes right here, sanitizer wipes. Jewelry, and I'm not going to put gloves on to do this. One, I can't feel the jewelry, and two, because I do have a little bit of neuropathy in my hand from the chemo that I went through. But because we wear it around our neck, in our ears, in our hair, on our fingers, we shed cells on a daily basis. And because we shed cells on a daily basis, it ends up on our jewelry. And yes, it does mold, it does disintegrate, and that's what's called vertebrae, or vertebrae. And it is green. When your skin dies, gangrene, it turns green. And what's on the jewelry is dead cells. And it doesn't gross me out because I'm a nurse and I've seen it, dealt with it, whatever. But some people can't handle it. You have to have a tough skin to be a nurse. You just do. Well, this little bracelet looks like it might be gold. Oh, shoot. It's a hoop on it. Maybe it's a gold hoop. Like real gold. I would think that would have a better clasp on it. And it doesn't. Show no. But it's pretty. Thought it was a small bracelet. Okay. we're getting there. Like I said, it was only £5, and I've never paid $50 for £5 before, and I probably won't again, because it looks like not any of these are matching. Not only are they not matching, there's only a couple necklaces in here, like this here. I know I'm not going to sell this. One, it has a little chip on it. Or is it? Just saw it. Right here, a little scratch. Oh, I guess that was just dirt. Well, if it's just dirt, it might be sellable. But that's why I wash a lot of this in Dawn. And this is real stone or glass. This is probably black onyx. Okay. Yeah, it's cold. It's a stone. This is a super inexpensive bracelet right here, I can tell you that, but it's cute. For sure, this is usually an old Napier's bag. No, it says mother. Not one piece in here, not one, has a designer tag on it. So what do they do with those? Well, they sell them in their store, and it looks like they're just throwing the junk in these bags and selling them by the pound. This is nice. This is actually either a piece of glass or it is stone. And it feels too smooth to be stone. Even when you get a well polished stone, it's not going to feel this smooth. So this is most likely a glass piece. This is most likely a stone piece, because it does have some imperfections in it, and you would expect that with a stone. Okay? Yeah, and I can tell. I've never seen a glass one before. That's pretty cool. I like that. I love black anyways. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. I was never allowed to wear it when I was a kid. My mom always said, "Oh, that's for funerals. You can't wear that for funerals. We're going to church." And so she was very old, Southern, Appalachian, what do you call it, superstitious. And this one's a neat one. It's different. This is dirty. It needs to be cleaned. And yet, there is not a maker's mark on it. So I think they're kind of cheating themselves by possibly selling it all in their stores and not putting it in their bags, because people are going to stop buying these bags. One thing I've learned about retail is that you throw crap out there all the time and junk. Excuse my French, but you're not going to keep your customers. People don't want junk. It's offensive when they send you this stuff, and it certainly offends me. I'm like, dang, I work hard for my money. I'm not made out of hundreds, and I have to try to resell this, and it's not worth anything. So how am I going to resell it, right? Well, these little things are not set in the metal. The little rhinestones, excuse me. It is actually on, and I can see it lifting up, sticky paper. Yep, clear sticky paper. So this will be a good thing for me to harvest. I'm going to harvest that and use it for rhinestones. And I'm I've got some really cool pieces that I bought that I knew were going to have to be, that were missing things. Missing the really pretty, near the rhinestones. And somebody mentioned something about where to get rhinestones. Now this looks like and feels like silver. I don't see. If it's not, it's from back in the 80s because it has the laser cutting on it. This is the 80s or the 90s. Oh heck, I don't know anymore. I'm too tired to think back that far. Oh, and of course there's a big, massive knot. Okay, so here we go. Here's the other piece to this. These are actually pretty. I mean, if I was a teen and I loved these things, I mean, I would wear this. But, Lord, my mom wouldn't let me get within 10 feet of these. Those are not for reputable women. She never said anything like that. She's quite different. She just beat me for wearing something like that. That was the only verbiage she knew. Oh, Lord. Okay, anyways. Well, this here is just a, let's see. Something story at story.com. Jeremiah, so $25. So, what? The 2911 at the 2911 store. So maybe it's Jeremiah 29:11 in the Bible. God is life. Prosper God's children. Well, it's pretty much a mix of beads. That's all it is. Oh, I think it's a necklace. Looks like it's a little toggle. And here, oh, and a little cross right there in the middle. What do you know? So somebody made this, and it's got some cute little beads in there. I don't think there's enough matching ones to repurpose it. But what I will do is I'm going to put it in my lot that I'm saving up for religious jewelry. And then I'm going to put it as a lot, on Poshmark or something like that. So somebody will appreciate that. I used to be hyper religious, but I never really liked the jewelry. I felt it was cheesy, just because I've always had really good taste, I think. I mean, when I was younger, I like this piece, though. This is old. I remember seeing these back in the 80s, and these might be gold-plated. They might even be gold beads. But I didn't see on here that it was 24 karat. That's what it's looking for. Oh, you know what? It has a little something there. What does it say? Nothing. Okay, what does that say? Nothing. Darn. It's a cute little chain, and I like the fact that it's these gold little beads. That'll be pretty cleaned up. I'll clean it up and see what we can do with it after that. Okay. This is definitely, gosh, I hate when these smash over like that. You gotta be careful with these when you bend them back because they do pop. And this is definitely remnants of the 80s. Not much I can tell you. If you get a nice match, that'd be a nice piece, but it is really dirty. My goodness, is this jewelry dirty? This is just the cutest little pearl. I found another little gold set, and I really like it. And I've been wearing that. I'm not a little charm. There's another little charm. I'm not a person who likes the clip-backs, clip-ons. I have always felt them to be uncomfortable. But recently, as I said, I try to give plasma, and I can't give it if I get my ears pierced again, and they've grown up. So, what do I do? What do I do? Well, I've been finding all these little, just very delicate ones, and I've been trying, them on and fixing them, of course, after I wash them. And let me add that in. And then that was a cool one. I like that color, kind of a burntest orange, or a, I don't want to say a cardinal red. It's kind of reminds me more of an oriental red, like Japan, China. Well, this is a fake wood earring. Okay, that's interesting. Sure. And trash. I love when they add trash. Not really. And this is just an inexpensive stretch. Yeah, it's not even attractive. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, upside down heart. Kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland with the those little, what do you call them? Goodness gracious alive. Oh, I know where that came from now. Okay. What is it? Well, no, they didn't take it off. There must be another one. Looks like a little bracelet or a necklace that's come apart, which will be cute putting it back together. Oh my gosh, the card soldiers and the Queen of Hearts. Ta-da! The Queen of Hearts. I made some jewelry that I found that had this really cool little club on it, and it was red and gold. Gold outside, red inside. Oh my goodness, these things are getting bigger and bigger. My heavens. And Annie Hazard. Gosh, I would have hoped that I would have gotten some antique stuff. But again, I would think they probably sold it all, and they put the least expensive items or things that didn't sell in these bags, and which is really frustrating to me. And I can, again, I can see why the other ladies are getting frustrated and mentioning it on YouTube, because we pay good money and then we get nothing, not much that can be sold. So this is too worn. I like it. And whose is that? You guys know who that designer mark is? I've seen it before. I cannot remember who it is. I'll try to clean this up. I love the chain of it. Oh, the fish ball in there. I don't know why. Somebody's in there. The poltergeist. Not really. Yeah. It would have been a nice piece. And it has I wonder if it's gold. This tells me. See the clasp? See the little safety? That tells me that this was expensive. Then you have to pull it out. It's like a little tube. Yep, slide. Okay, anything on there? Let's look and see. It's a beautiful little chain, the way it's made. I love that. I hope it is gold. Or gold filled. Uh-oh, it's got something on the top. What does it say? Oh, it's so tiny. Oh my god. Not even a magnifying glass is gonna make me see this. 14K, ladies. I'm pretty sure it says K, it says 4. Can't see the 1, but it's got to be 14K. OMG! And this is heavy. This looks like little diamond chips around here. I mean, this would be worth the whole bag. I mean, if it truly is 14K. And I know that's a designer mark, an expensive one. I just can't remember. I'm gonna have to Google it. Google lens it. But look at the detail in this chain. I don't know, can you see that? Am I getting it in the camera? Sometimes I'm really bad about that. Isn't that pretty? But it does say in the easiest little microscopic letters on the top of the slide, 14K. Oh my goodness, I found another piece of gold. Woohoo! I've never seen anything quite like this either. Whenever you have a safety clasp like that, which I have had jewelry with safety clasps before, it's usually either gold filled or a gold piece. And I'll have to have this one checked out, because I don't have a microscope, or basically I'm going to need a microscope. I did order one, and it's supposed to be on its way. It's just like a little handheld thing that I can use to see little teeny tiny little things like that. And as a nurse, I'm used to using microscopes. Oh, how do I put this back in now? Oh, should be right there. Come on now, because you're going to. Well, that pays for the bag. If it truly is. I see the 4. Matter of fact, I can see it better like this. 14K. I found in the last, that 35-pound box, bag, or the box, it was a box, and I put it in my footstool. It had 4 pieces of silver, 800 alpaca, and it had, I wonder if that's a really nice piece of black onyx. It almost resembles like a stamp, like you put this in wax too. But I love that chain. It's just so different. Ugh. And the detail in that chain is just gorgeous. Okay. Well, that one's going to get set aside because Mr. Sonia's going to check that one out. And it's just, look how dirty. It just, So that's why you wash your jewelry in Dawn. Rinse it off with a little bit of Dawn. If you ever buy any used jewelry from anybody, don't assume that it's clean. And there goes my light. Timber. I breathed on it. It fell over. Okay. There we go. Let's see. This guy's still somewhere around where you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And then I'm right here. And I'm just going to wash my fingers off. Ugh. Eek. So this is a nice necklace, but it's not really anything special. It's not antique. It's not vintage. It's a newer piece. And whatever was on the end of the dangle is now gone. If there was a maker's mark, it is gone. And it's in a knot, which I'll have to get out. So, yeah, it's okay. Somebody would enjoy it, though. And this looks like a giant bracelet, but it's actually an earring. A giant earring! Oh my gosh, at these giant earrings. I don't think I've ever seen this many. Not in a lot. I've never had this many. Okay. Yeah, these are the ones that I put in my $2 lots. Or, now it's $4. Well, this is a actual bracelet. I'll probably test that one for silver. And I wasn't going to test those bracelets, but I cleaned them up and they were just so bad. And I mean, black bad. I cleaned them up really good and I tested them and they're 800 alpaca. There's 3 of them. So I was going to sell them at $30 a piece, but now I'm thinking maybe $20 a piece is more reasonable. And there's 3 and I'd like to sell them as a set. What is this? A toy? Some little, maybe a pull. A little zipper pull. Anyways, so I had those and they are from Mexico. They are all 3 stamped. I finally found the markings on them after I cleaned them with silver cleaner. And then I found, I think, a necklace, but I did find 4 10-karat gold necklaces. Yep, I sure did. They were very, very, very wound up on each other, and I did get that out. And finally got them untangled from each other, and it was no doubt a 10-karat gold. There's 4 of them, really nice pieces. I mean, no, they're not huge or anything like that, but they're, they're probably about a $300 a piece each when they were new. One has a pearl on it that looks it's a little worn. Oh, that's cute. Friends. Gotta go in the kids lot. Oh, what's this? This is copper. Oh, Niagara Falls. Oh, how funny. It is a key ring. I seem to always get these key rings. And these. But that's a really nice one. Niagara Falls, New York. And it's copper. That's not bad. If that truly is 14 karat, that will pay for the bag. Oh, well, this matches this. Cool. It's just plastic, but it's not a bad little pair of earrings. And in that 35-pound bag, as I've been saying, there was 10 pounds of unmatched earrings. I had to clean them. I had to match up their little plug, their backs and all that. And I was able to do it. It took me 2 weeks to get it done. So I felt like I was behind with all of my other things that I needed to do. So sitting down yesterday and just spending time, oh, that's cute. I cleaned mopped my floors, which, I'm not here much, so they don't really get that dirty. But just finding the time to do it with working and then 40 hours a week, and then, you know, doing this too, and yada yada. It just makes it tougher. That looks like a kid's necklace. Yeah, BFF, best friends. Here's another butterfly necklace. Best. What's that, friends? Yep, these two match. Let's untangle all of that. This looks like it might be worth a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't feel like silver though. It's cute though. It's a little crown. I like to try to get them out if I can. Now it's that little tag that keeps fooling me, thinking it's Napier and it's not. Again, the way to untangle a lot of the little necklaces is to unhook all of the clasps. You want to make sure that they're all undone, because if you don't, you can't work them out of the knot. And that's the quickest way. You can see here that it's coming apart already because I undid those few. And boy, I think this was mostly all. Let me get my picker-uppers here. So, suggestion. There you have the best rubbers on Amazon. I'm going to kind of put it over here. So the blue in the handle, you see here, it comes apart here if you want to store it, and then it has this inner almost silicone, and it's like fingers. It grabs the coolest, the most delicate stuff. I grab beads with it all the time. I mean, there's very few items that it won't pick up. Something that has to be really flat and, you know, kind of stuck to the floor. But everything else it picks up really nicely. It's lightweight, easy to store. But I'm going to send one of those over to my. They come in twos. Now I think I only paid like 20 bucks. I can't remember. Oh, this is a newer piece that is broken. Here's the other match to that earring. This is a statement necklace. It's not one of your better made pieces, clearly. It's marked down to $10. Looks like it was $25. True something. Hold on. It might be another Walmart piece. I'm like, really? Don't send me the Walmart pieces. Well, it looks like now. Maybe. So USA backwards, ASU. That's what happens when you don't have any fingernails. And the EU. Never heard of it. What does it say? Something comes true. Something fashion, where fashion comes true. NEU. And it looks like they marked it down to $10. Made in China. Probably why it fell apart. But you know, I have to say that some of the pieces that have been made in China are better than the United States. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, that's pretty. There's a pretty one. I hope they have a match to that. And what the? That is definitely a piece for the craft. I've seen those in the craft stores. So this is cool too. This is a pendant, possibly. If there's two, I'll make earrings out of them. That's pretty cool. Which there probably won't be. Oh, that's neat. Maybe that went with that. Then there is, yeah, an enamel piece. And not all that attractive, but somebody else gonna like it. Oh, this is cute. It's a little kitty cat. And it is a little brooch. It's for a child. How cute is that? Oh my god. That is so cute. Let's see, I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit so you can see it. That's cute. That'll go in the kids' lot. This will have to go in the repair to be repaired lot. As usual. At least it has matching earrings. That'll be nice. I might be able to get maybe $8 out of that. Maybe. It's just not the best quality. Okay, I'm gonna run away bead over here. There we go. I love finding treasures. I'm not finding any in this lot of stuff. But there's some decent pieces. Hopefully there's a match to that. That's pretty cool. You see me looking at it through the magnifying glass over here. It's pretty cool. Brown is the in thing. Oh, that's a neat bracelet. It's sellable, wearable, sellable. Two-tone colors. I like two-tone colors. Stuff. I've got a few pieces. Oh, this is a nice clasp. This might be made out of something a little bit more special than. I don't know. No, probably not. Not unless if it has some designer mark on it, it might be 925, but no, it's made really well. Oh, Jenny Bird. I have no idea. Designer mark. That's like what, the first one? There's a couple in here, but they're not, and I don't even recognize this one either. Jenny Bird. I'll have to look that up and see if it's worth anything. But that's really cool. That's a nice bracelet. Okay, yeah. We're not even going to talk about that one. It goes in the trash. This is another one of those little wood ones. Where do I have those? I'll put them over here, I think. And, oh, there's a watch in here. And this says, made in China. Oh, here's some of those beads that we saw. I wonder if it was some more of these little bracelets, watches. And I am putting these watches away. This goes that way. What's this way? Quartz. I'm going to be having a watch sale this weekend. I'm going to bring those out and sell them for a few dollars each. Probably I'm going to add a little bit on if they have. Did I not just bring this one out? Is this not the same one? Did I put it back in there? That's weird. Oh, look here. It actually has a match. Oh, I would have never thought. I'm going to, well, leave that on. Looks like it's holding the beads on. Yeah, well, that's going to be. Anyways, I have, yeah, I'm going to do the watches this next Saturday, probably, or Sunday. Probably Sunday. And this is super cheap. Super duper cheap. I have all kinds of wood bases and much nicer than that. I put that back here? I probably put it over here. Hold on. Yep, I did. This is a second one. This is a second one. And of course it's from Walmart for $5. So, you know, that's going to be another $4 piece, I guess. Well, I was thinking I'm just going to do $5 on those. My lowest price is going to be $5 because I have to start making money back. I just can't not. And so 5, 10, and 15. So 10 is the lowest starting bid I'm going to have. Whatnot. Or 5 is the lowest. That's kind of cool too. Look at that. So I can make pendants out of these because I have plenty. And this is silver. Yep, sure is. That's silver. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. And there's a matching piece to it. Gotta go my silver scrap. So what was I saying? So yeah, definitely this weekend, if I get this video put out in the next couple of days, on Sunday, I'll probably start the video with my watches. I have 10 pounds of matched earrings that I'm going to be, you know, selling several at a time for, I don't know, well, I'll have to figure it out. But and there's another craft piece right there. Oh, that's good. I can make a whole bunch of jewelry out of those. And did I have the other one of this one? It's another wood piece. So all these probably go together. And I'm kind of afraid to take these out of here because they're all falling apart in pieces. Did I have that? Oh, I did. Okay, hold on. That one does have a maker's mark on it. And it says something rose. Okay. Premier Design. Premier. That says Premier. Oh, yeah, that's Premier. So these are Premier Design. But hold on a minute. I don't think these little rubber things in there. And I saw them. Looks like there may have been. No, that's just the clasp. Okay. Premier Design. So these are worth a little bit of money right here. And they do match, which is nice. That's just a piece of something. This is silver, isn't it? Boy, that looks like silver. I'll have to test it. But this came off of a chain, you can tell. That looks like a silver ball. And it is a Christmas tree. How cute is that? That needs to be cleaned up. Now here's a little wreath charm over there. And here's the other wood, faux wood earring. So that's a match. And this this is really cool because I can cut off all those hoops on there, and I can glue this to one of my little jewelry boxes that I made. My friend was doing it on Whatnot, and then I took the ones that she had and put a few more items on there, and the ones that I bought from her. Some of them came off by the time they got to me, but that's okay. That's a child's bracelet, because I just enhanced them a little bit more, and I'll give her credit for making them because truly she started the business doing it that way. And that was a pretty one. I like that one right there. See it? Little. There's more of them. And there's another matching piece there. This one matches. Let's go. Right here. So this is really cool. Looks like there is a maker's mark in there, but it's so tiny I can't read it just right now. Oh, okay. So it's big. It's like an H. You don't think this is a Hermes, do you? I'll have to look these up. I heard Hermes are really expensive. And that's a real piece of ribbon, handmade ribbon in there. Very, very nice. Okay. But earrings won't quite make it because you don't get very much for them. So because of that, I need something more substantial to be able to make enough money to replace that and make a little tiny bit of profit. So all of these matched pieces will be cleaned up and they will go. They will definitely. This has got one here. What does it say? I hate that I can't read these things. It's got to be that way. I think this one's a Napier. And this, I think, is a Napier. And these are really cute. Because they're small. And that's the Friends one. And I'm trying to get this untangled a little bit. There must have been a Christmas bracelet in here because now there's a little snowflake. Or charm bracelet. Oh, I bet that's what those other little deals are from. This has got to be from that. And here's some little silver balls. I bet this is from it too. That goes to the shell necklace. This goes to something. Matter of fact, I might have a piece I can use that with. Not that. I'll throw these in a little bag. And these feel kind of heavy, like they're silver. No, they're acrylic with silver on them. Oh, here's another one of these, which is over here somewhere. Well, at least all the earrings are matching up, which is nice. So, yeah. It's going to take a lot of earrings to make up the $300, almost $400 I spent on that 35-pound lot bag. I mean, I only got about 30 necklaces out of it, and most of them are very inexpensive necklaces. So, yeah, I was really disappointed in that. Along with, the saving grace is some of the silver that I found in it, and those 4 gold necklaces. Let me grab a little bag to put these in. And, I'm still actually putting some of these necklaces together because a lot of them were just, wearable if you fix them. And so I'm having to go back and fix all these so I can actually see if I can get my money back. And I don't really care to have to do that because it takes time and it's a bit frustrating when I have to spend all that time. That's a really nice lavender and black piece of acrylic earring. It's not fun when you have to do that and you know that you're most likely not going to make your money back. So basically, I was duped. As I heard somebody say recently, I was duped. I thought that what was going on was something different. So these are not matched yet. That's a little bracelet. You see that there? That's not bad, actually. This I can use as a giveaway. Oh yeah, so we do have giveaways on Whatnot. Gosh, I wish I could find the rest of this. I hope that. So that's a match. I really want to find that one. That's a match. Just have the one purple one. I don't know what that was. So this one I'm still looking for a match. This one, which I absolutely love. That's so 80s, 90s. I love 90 earrings. Look at that there. I bet that was on that bracelet. Okay. So I'd love to find the other piece of this too, because that's a very stellar piece. And it says something in there, and I just can't. It's not molded very well or stamped very well. Again, I want to think it's Premier. Oh, please send me the matching pieces. This one doesn't have a match. This one doesn't. This one. Let's put them over here so I can see which ones we need to match up. And I'll end up giving that little marble. I'll collect those for my grandson. This is cute, but I think there was another one. This is adorable, actually. Look at that. I thought there was another one. So matched. And maybe not. Maybe there isn't a match for that one. These two pair matched. These expensive ones are matched. This one would be really nice too if it was the other match to that. These two are matched. These two are matched. These two are matched. Nope. I like to match it right down to the earrings. And I'm a little anal retentive about that. Okay, so I thought there was another one of these. These I should probably putting in there. And oh, here's another little tiny one. A lot of times these are silver, but I seriously doubt that one is. It's not tarnished. And here's a nice chain bracelet. I found these in gold. I sure have. I found them gold filled. I usually end up giving these away because I can't wear them anymore. I clearly, with my arthritis, can't get them on anymore. They're so pretty though. But that will be given away as a thank you gift for buying for me. Here's another little... where'd that other one go? I saw it when I picked up a piece. Let's put this in the little bag. Okay. part of that shell necklace. And that's a nice, pretty peridot color necklace. It's a double. It's a double layer. It's kind of pretty. And of course, no maker's mark on these. I have not, to this point, found a maker's mark on these mother of pearl necklaces, and they always are pretty. They always are nice. I have several different colors of them, and like I said, I don't find maker marks on them. I don't know if they're coming from a specific country or what, pretty much anything about it. This is a cute little necklace just made out of seed beads. Let's see. Anything over there? Yep. What I like to do with these is I put a pendant on them, and it makes for a nice chain. So I will put this here to make it into a pendant. Oh, here's a cute little something. It might have been a bale. I don't know. It could be gold too. So never throw away your little tiny pieces, because like I said, they could be gold. Oh, these are really cute. I love these. Okay, so I'm claiming these. Those are so adorable. I love them, I love them, I love them. And those I'll take. I like to take one thing out of every bag that I buy. Those are beautiful. I love those. Okay, so I'm hoping some more pieces will fall out of this, because I swear I thought I saw that other earring. They were together. That little green heart right there. Yes, here it is. How cute is that? I love it when I find a match, and those are so cute. I love glass too. I love glass things. I love pearl things. I love real gemstone things. I love my bling bling, which this is definitely a bling bling. I would absolutely wear that. Oh yes. Especially since it's not really huge. I really like that. Something must have been on that too. And where's that little piece? Gosh, it seems like that might have been. I don't know. It doesn't say inside that it's gold. But I could just squeeze this together a little bit and make a bale out of it. That would be perfect for a bale. I have a piece that I'm working on repairing. I want to put two pieces together. They're both the same kind of jewelry. It's actually Bali, and I need something like that. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a tangulation here, and I don't know how to put this thing on pause and then go right back to it. It actually splits it up into separate videos, and because of that, on my phone, I thought, yeah, I'm getting a new phone. It's gonna have pause on it, right? No. And then they don't really tell you about your camera. They're only interested in selling you the phone, storage, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I was thoroughly disappointed when that was the case. So still, I do have a camera that I bought at the auction, which has banned me forever. I'm not kidding you. I had 3 pieces that and there's one tie, right? There was 3 single ties, and one was 3 ties all together. It was $100. I know I paid for one of the ties, and I never got it. Never got it. And then the other ties, they literally canceled and then banned me from donating or from auctioning again or bidding again. I was so disappointed. I'm like, this is where I get all my designer jewelry. Now I have to go back through stuff like this, and you know, I have to put it all together again. And it's just, it was, I mean, I was dumbfounded, really. I know I said that in the beginning, but I never thought it would be that hard not for that to happen. And I bought, I'm not kidding you, multiple thousands of dollars from them. And I had planned on buying clothes from them for the rest of my life, and shoes and decor and blah, 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 blah. No. I can't even do that, not even to buy it now. I was so upset. I just took the cap off. And I don't want to, you know, diss anybody or anything like that, but honestly, if you want to make money, you don't ban people from your site. Sure. Go ahead and punish me for a while. Tell me that I can't do something for 3 months or whatever. I get that. But, you know, for the rest of my life, now, if I'm going to ever be able to get anything from that site again, I'm going to have to find somebody who is willing to bid on it for me and let me pay them to pay for the jewelry, or go in partnership with me for it. Me buy half, they buy half. And I know no one. I really don't have any friends, and I only have a few acquaintances at school. I've always been that way. I'm not really I'm not a social butterfly. I never have been, because of my background, my past, things that happened to me. Very hard for me to trust, and that's probably why I'm still single. Well, I know it's why I'm still single. But to ban me from the site forever, yeah. And I'm not going to just start like a relationship with a guy just for that. Anyways. Can't believe that happened. Oh my God. And I tried everything. I mean, literally, I don't use credit. I only use cash. And that's just who I am. Credit, just, I find I'm just paying everybody else. You get to a point where you're just paying somebody else all your money all the time and never getting anywhere. And so it took a while, but I finally learned that lesson. So I only buy things with cash, because even if it's just from a thrift store, because I don't want to go in financial debt ever again. So there's that. So I'm getting a lot of little kid stuff out of here. But I guess I'm just heartbroken that I'm no longer able to get designer items, because they're going to pull all of those things out of their thrift store and put them on the auction site. They're not going to have them in their store. So I don't have the opportunity, even if I went to 1,000 of these stores a year, I'm never going to find that kind of high-end merchandise to resell, to flip. It's not going to happen. So I'm completely devastated. I was thrilled when I found the site. I have bought some beautiful things from there, And now that's over completely, forever. And I guess they feel like there's billions of people in the world. So, you know, billions of people can buy their stuff, their merchandise. And this particular thrift store is thriving. And so you can pretty much guess who I'm talking about. And their prices are at market price, retail market price, when you go to get their things. And which is devastating enough, because you want something cheap enough that you can turn around and make a small profit off of it. I'm not looking to become rich. I'm just looking to make a little bit of profit. That's all. Because I feel like that's being a good steward of my money. The only thing I spend my money on is jewelry and to turn around and sell. Except for my needs. And yeah, so I'm really disappointed. I'm just kind of reeling about that, and still very unhappy that happened to me. But, you know, something will work out. I'll just have to work harder. And I'm not going to go back on the site because it'll just hurt too much, and I will want things that I can't bid on. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not even going to, I mean, I feel like if they're going to treat me that way, then, you know, and they do have things for thousands of dollars. I'm like, okay, are you only catering to the rich? You know, you say you help handicapped. I'm handicapped. That's partially why I'm doing this. I could be on disability, but I decided that I really want to work until I can't work anymore. So that I want to have the insurance so that I can get my knees fixed, and then I may even apply for it then. But I don't want to be bored. I don't want to be at home with nothing to do. And I still have to purchase a car, so now that's going to be 10 years of payments right there. So, and that's going to have to last me until I kick the bucket, because there's not going to be another one. That's for sure. We'll have to keep that little car going until there wasn't anything else to do. Okay, so we got this little piece here, and it's lavender with silver. And these look, I can't tell if they're metal or, they look like they're metal. And so that's a nice little bracelet, but it is acrylic. Let's see. This is just, yeah, this is a separate. Okay, so it's broken, clearly. And of course it's the only one that was actually a designer piece. And it was a Chico's in bad shape. I might be able to restring that. I like this piece here. It looks very oriental, very different. So this piece came out of here. I might be able to find another. Matter of fact, I was going to order some of these and then put these back in and then salvage that. That would be nice. It's pretty. So that one, where was I putting the ones that need help? Right here? Yeah. Yeah, they're moving over these little pieces and they're falling on the floor, so hold on just a minute. That's what I like about these grabbers, because they'll pick up the little pieces. Come here, you. Come back here. Okay. I haven't seen, there's a lady on that was called Denise's Treasures, or I haven't seen her in a while. I need to look her up tonight. I haven't, she's probably a bit older than me. So black hair. Anyways, she lives in the South. I was watching her there for a while. So that's just a little earring, an expensive one. And that's just an end of something. And there's the other little earring that matches that one. That's very, very well worn. And this looks like a little stone of some sort here. No match to that. I like to take those and make extenders out of them and use these as the weight. And here's a piece. That's not bad, actually. This is metal. These are acrylic. All of it is acrylic. And then it has the wires, the fishing wire kind of connection to it. Again, those don't sell for very much. A lot of people won't even buy them because they do tangle so easily. Okay, so that is another earpiece. This is all probably part of that bracelet. And this one here doesn't have a match either. And this is that piece. I'm going to scroll it away. It's not worth keeping. And there is a spring ring. I do know which one that came off of. And a button. I threw a button in there. I've got another button. This antique button that I'm keeping. It's brass. And I'll probably use it on something as well. Buttons are easily attached to things, so I like to keep buttons. Just that same whole mentality of I don't like to waste, and I have a bunch of buttons in my sewing area. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So I'm cleaning up my sewing area, and all of my craft, all my jewelry area where I do my repairs. And so I did that, and I got into some of my old stuff. And this is definitely a chain. Looks like it was a bracelet, but it's missing a spring ring. So I can put another one on that. I just don't really want to. It's not worth it. It's so oh, is that it? No. What is it? It could be. It might be. Just think I found it. Anyway, so I did buy some spring rings this color. And that is not even a bead. This is, who knows what. Looks like leather with some kind of metal. It's really inexpensive. I'm going to throw this one away. It's seen better days. You see that I don't throw much away. I just don't. put this over here in this chain. Excuse me for reaching. But I have all of this spare chain. And here, just pieces. And if I need a chain or want to create something with a chain, I have all these pieces to use. Like even if I put together a pair of earrings, I can add some chain, a little bit of chain to it. And that's what I do with broken chains. If it's silver or something like that, I will put it in my little scrap box. I don't have but a couple tiny pieces in my gold box, and they may not even really be gold. But the things that I put in my silver are, so I'm going to pull this out. Give me a second here. I've almost got these things undone. Another one of these illusion necklaces. And that's just completely discolored. So the other thing is I'm going to add I want to add a shop to the site, and if I can't figure out how to do that, I've been trying to find out. If I can't figure that out, then I'm going to possibly start lives soon. I mean, I really only have 8 followers, but I could add the live, and I could also hook up Whatnot when I'm selling live on Whatnot. I can stream it through YouTube. So I want to figure that one out too. So I want to bring a way for you guys to be able to buy things, more options than just Whatnot. Even though I really want to stick with them. It's just so much easier for me financially and time-wise. But you know, I'm always thinking of those kinds of items, things, and because I only do this part-time, it takes a lot longer for me to be able to get those things done. Our business has really picked up, and I haven't even had time to look anything up, whereas before there was just plenty of time, and I wouldn't get in trouble for it. But recently, of course, I got a jealous coworker that doesn't like that I'm doing this, and she's making it difficult for me. I've dealt with people like her before. It's really sad. And she's just a sad and miserable woman. And it's too bad for her. So anyways, there we go. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be unless it's Girl Scouts. No confidence. Does this look like Girl Scouts to you, ladies? Doesn't that look like the little Girl Scout emblem? Yep, GS, Girl Scout. Well, you know what? I bet I could sell this. Girl Scout stuff is pretty dang expensive. GS, Girl Scouts. Well, who would have thought? Gosh, I remember going to a couple of the meetings, but they wanted my mom to pay dues. she said, well, if it ain't free, it ain't going. Okay. Anyways. That was the end of my Girl Scout days. So yeah, my mom didn't have a 9th grade education, and she believed that you didn't have to have an education to work, to get a job. And I told her that is not going to be the case in my generation, because people are going to be it's going to be easier for them to be educated. It's still going to be expensive, but still. And she really didn't want to hear that, because that was the philosophy of Appalachians, is that you worked hard, and you'll get somewhere, you know. And yeah, nope, that doesn't happen in reality. So not anymore. And so I pressed my girls to get an education, at least a high school degree. And my mother didn't have one, and it held her back quite a bit. So this is a cute little bracelet for a little girl. However, it is really dirty. It is quite worn. I think it'll look a lot better once I wash it. And I'll put it in the little slot. Okay, so I have another idea, full of ideas. Whether I get to follow through with them or not, that's another thing. I have bought a little purse. You know how they make the little animal purses for the little girls? I'm going to fill that little purse with jewelry, little girls' jewelry. I'm going to put it in little boxes and make it, you know, look like little presents and stuff like that. And then I'm going to sell that on Whatnot as a mystery box for little girls. Because I have so much jewelry that is for either teenagers or so I'm trying to find something that a teenager would like to put jewelry in and sell that box too. I have these little jewelry boxes, like I said. I'm going to show you one of these. This is one that all she put on it was the glitter. Oh, let me see the glitter. And I put the flower on there and the leaves. So this is full of jewelry. It's probably about $50 worth. I'm selling it at a starting bid of $25. It's a nice little treble, and there was something on the outside, but I haven't quite gotten it on there yet. I took it off and used it somewhere else, but I am going to apply something to that little zipper once I find something. Here's another little girl's necklace. It says best friends, BFF. Little cute little, it's seen better days, but it's still really cute. And it has this white enamel little chain to it. So I'll probably clean that out and put that in there as an oldie but goodie, you know. I would have given it to somebody free anyways. And then like the little bracelet, all of that. And there'll be some nice stuff in there. But it is going to be wearable little girl's jewelry for, I'm filling that little purse up, and I don't know, I might sell it for $10, $15, $20. Just depends on how much jewelry I put in there and how much I have to spend on wrapping the little gifts and things like that. I just thought it was a fun little project. And I have so much teen jewelry too. And maybe I'll just get a little, one of those little round sports bags, a small one, or something that looks like a radio, I don't know, and put the jewelry in there and sell it as a mystery box for teens as well. Those are things that I need to find a way to move, and I thought those were really kind of cool ideas, and it's fun for me to do. So I'm going to be working between now and Christmas on things like that. This is almost out, ladies. Almost. Gosh, I can't believe I didn't find the other earring to this. But that would make a really nice pendant. And I've got several silver chains here all tangled together on this illusion necklace tomorrow I'll put this together, and then I will videotape another unboxing tomorrow night. But I'm going to have to get to bed. It's 11:30, and I'm just about to fall over. And my feet are really hurting. They're swelling. They do that because of the chemo. Nine years ago. I have a lot of these little hearts like this. You know, just one half of them. I thought maybe some of them might be real silver, but they're not. They're all faux. Just silver tone, gold tone. This is almost unraveled. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there quick. Okay. That goes that way. And this one. Almost out. Like this. There we go. This is why you unhook those lobster claws and spring rings. It helps you get all of this, like I said, it just helps it slip through so that it'll come off much easier and untangle and won't cause little tiny knots. So there's that one. And we do not have the other half. That's not surprising to me. And this is just part of the necklace. Oh, and I got things on the floor. Where'd it go? Okay. Alrighty. And I'm just unwrapping the last necklace out of this illusion necklace. And it's the one with the crown. Little kid's necklace. And yeah, I got a lot. I probably got about 20 chains out of that 35-pound lot. Just chains with no pendants. So I can certainly use those to put things on the pendants on and sell them that way. A lot of silver tone, a lot of gold tone. And then of course the silver and gold pieces that I found. Not big pieces, like I said, they're little fine necklaces, but with a nice little gold, like 10-karat gold pendant on it. One is a flower with a pearl. What is the other one? Oh gosh, I don't even remember. We've gone through so many necklaces. I just took one necklace apart that was an illusion necklace. It has some really pretty beads on it. It was from Talbot's, which the beads were really super nice, but there was no way I could salvage it, so it had to be harvested to keep those beads, and so that's what I did. It took me about an hour to get them all off, but that will turn into another necklace someday. Really nice pieces of glass beads, which are more than worth it to spend that time on. Glass beads are really expensive if you don't already know that. Acrylics, of course, are very inexpensive. That's why so many of your necklaces and things are made of them. And there we go. So tomorrow I'll come back and I'll put all of this in bags, put them in their respective little bins and things, and then I will start on the next bag. I would love to be able to sell. So I'm thinking about doing live auction on YouTube. I'm just trying to think of any way I can make money from the things that I've already bought, and things that I've made. I have some pretty nice designer pieces. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get any more at the prices I was getting them for, the lots of them. And I don't know, hopefully someday. And yeah. Alright, so that's it. You can see, stand up. I got my bare feet. And that's a cute little piece. I think it's in a knot though. It is. So I'll take that knot out, but not tonight. My hands are just completely going numb here. I'm near you. Oh, maybe I got it out already. Yeah, I think I loosened it enough. That is going to come out. Okay. And this is hooked onto itself. That's why it did this. So let's get that out. And there it goes. Alright. Cute little crown piece. I've been taking a lot of these little pieces like this, necklaces, and putting it here on my necklace tree. And I probably have about 50 of them now. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to sell them. So be patient with that. Here's another nice little chain that I can use. It's not too discolored. It's not discolored. Okay, that's good. I'll put that on the silver toned necklace ring. A little silver Rolo chain. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. So it doesn't get lost or misplaced. Okay, I have plenty of variety of chains to be able to select from to get, like this. I'll probably make it into a pendant. Be nice with a stone in the front of it, just dangling there, since it's just an earring. So I've got these, a lot of these loose earrings like this one will be made into a pendant. These will just go on a little card and be sold probably for $1. These little pieces right here, this will go into a jar and be used probably as a weight for an extender. This one here, not sure. I'll find some use for it. I hate that it doesn't have a match. Especially this one here. I mean, this is gorgeous and no match. I'm surprised there was any at all. I mean, it seems like the better ones, like these here. Not this one, but this one. And not this one. And you can see even this one, there's no match to that. No match to this one, or no, this one. This one, this little tiny one that we talked about earlier. This is a little bracelet, earrings. These here are the only matches. So these nice pieces, there aren't any matches to. But they will go into either, it'll be made into a necklace, other earrings. It will be made into something. And that's why I don't buy any more I'm not sure if I look at these in the morning, but I think these are just too worn out. I'll look and make sure that they're not made out of gold before I discarded them. And here's another little set for kids. But anyways, all of these, I can either use the bead for something, or like this might become a weight for an extender. And I have a little jar of those. And I need to also, I'm going to be working on learning how to do thumbnails. And I don't know that I can do it without editing. So I have to look into that as well. Okay, so here we have it. There's most of everything that we saw. And that might be turned into a pendant. And we've got these little guys. We have that. And there's the other one of that. That cute little grape necklace or bracelet. And I think I just put those over there, didn't I? I'm getting tired. Boy, I wish we had all of this. Well, I could take it apart and make that, but well, it's sad that we didn't have the whole, necklace. And that's what frustrates me, is that I don't have it, and we really need it to make things work and to actually be able to sell the stuff in as pairs, to be able to recoup our money. All right, ladies. Oh, there's another one of those. Yeah, that's just from a bracelet, I believe. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me tonight, my little adventure after work opening. I do have some friend mail coming up as well. My backpack is full of things that I've ordered, single little packages that I would like to show you as well. So I'll take all that out in the morning, and then when I get back tomorrow, we'll start again. All right, you have a good night. It was so good seeing you. And I'm going to scan the table to show you what we got out of that 5 pounds. And this little pile right here was already there. But the rest of it was what we got out of this. And what do you think? Do you think we got $50 worth here? We might have, with this little necklace that we discovered is 14 karat gold. And if not, then it was an experience for sure. I'll see if I can make $50 worth of jewelry out of it, so I can recover my money. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon, friends. Bye.